guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my favorite products from the month of August. Before we get started on that, I need your guys' help. So I've been debating about what I should do about my hair. I love my blonde hair. I think it matches me very well. My husband loves my blonde hair, but it is kind of a pain in the butt to upkeep. It's pricey. My hair looks kind of damaged. So lately I've been considering going back to brunette. I'm gonna try to insert a picture of me with brown hair. So this is what it looked like. I wouldn't go back to this dark. I'd go more like my natural hair color at my roots. Moment of silence for my eyebrows. We've come a long way. Anyways, so I wouldn't go back to that dark of a color. I would do more how my roots are, which have been growing out a lot. So the pros would be that my hair would look less damaged. It would match my natural root color. I wouldn't have to keep it up as often. It's gonna be fall. It's gonna match the season. The cons are that if I ever do want to go back to blonde, it's gonna be the whole process all over again. It's gonna take a really long time. So I don't know what to do. At this point, I'm just letting it grow out, and I'm still a little indecisive about what I should do. But I'm gonna put a little poll up here, and if you guys could be so kind as to answer what you guys think I should do, I would really appreciate it. So thank you ahead of time, and let's get started on my favorite products. So my first favorite product is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I know in my past video I was on the fence about this concealer. I wasn't sure how I felt about it. It definitely has a way different consistency when it dries down compared to what I was used to, but I have to say I really love it. I've been reaching for it every day. It has great coverage. It has great staying power. I do think that I have the wrong color. This is only available at Ulta and then on the Tarte website, and at Ulta it has been sold out for weeks and weeks and weeks. I barely even got my hands on this shade. This is the second lightest shade, and I know that once summer is over, I'm for sure gonna have to go purchase the lighter shade. So I think that is kind of what was throwing me off when I was trying out this concealer. It has this really big doe tip applicator, which is amazing. I mean, look like how big it is compared to my face. It's a pretty big size applicator, and it's awesome, and a little bit of this product goes a really long way. It's a really creamy formula. I'd say it's similar to the NARS Creamy Radiance Concealer. So there's a swatch right there. And it dries down really, really matte, like really matte. From what I've read, you don't even have to set it. I still do, but apparently you don't even have to set it. My next product is this Hard Candy Glow All the Way. It's a face and body luminizer, and it's infused with 24 karat gold, and this is in the shade Glamazon Bronze. They have a couple different shades, so they do have lighter shades. They have one that's just nude, they have one that's pinky, which could be used kind of like a blush, I guess, and then they have this one and one more that's darker. So I got this one specifically to bronze up. I mix it into my foundation. I use it to bronze up my neck or my shoulders or my body. I even use it like as a lotion on my legs to bronze up. Sometimes if it's too intense, I'll just mix it into my lotion. So you get 2.7 ounces of product. When you first apply it, it looks really, really dark. I know you guys are probably looking at me right now like this doesn't match your skin type at all. But once you blend it in, don't get like too intimidated, because once you blend it out, it's actually really not that dark. It just gives you a nice golden glow. I definitely wouldn't put it all over my face just by itself, because that would be way too tan. But as you can see now, it blends out really well, and it just leaves behind a nice bronzy glow. It has great staying power. Like when I put it on my legs, I even went swimming and it actually didn't completely wash off. So if you don't like self tanners that might give you like orange or streakiness, definitely try out this hard candy lotion or luminizer, whatever, because it works really well even all over the skin. Since we're on the topic of illuminizing, my most favorite product of this whole month probably is this e.l.f. illuminating palette, and it's only $6. So you get 4 shades. First you have this pinky shade, which is my most used shade. I have it on today on just the tops of my cheeks and my nose. Then you get this light, like really white shade. This one I don't use as much on its own. I only use it if I'm mixing it with the pink and I want a little bit more of an intense glow. Then you get this really bronze shade that you could use as a bronzer, but I don't. Then you get this kind of neutral nude shade, which I sometimes use to kick off the bake under my eyes whenever I set my under eyes. Like I mentioned, this retails for $6, and it is such a dupe for Hourglass ambient lighting powders, which are usually around $30 to $40. These give you a really great glow without emphasizing texture. They have no glitter in them. They're not glittery at all. So they give you like a really radiant, natural looking glow. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but here's the swatches starting from the lightest color, the pink, the nude, and then the bronze. The consistency is really buttery and soft and creamy, and it blends out beautifully. It's just way beyond worth the $6, so I cannot rave enough about it. It's the only thing I've been putting on my face. Like, I have not been reaching for any other highlighter, and I have the Cover FX drops. Like, this has taken over the highlight game for me. I will say it's not that intense of a highlight. You could build it up if you use the lightest shade and you use like MAC Fix Plus, then you can have like a beam, but it's more of the subtle kind of just natural looking glow. You know what I mean? My next product is another affordable drugstore product, and it's the Essence 2-in-1 eyeshadow and liner. I got this golden shade. Here's a swatch of what it looks like. I swatched it in the store and was like, yes, I need this. And it's only around $3 to $4, I believe, maybe even less. Essence is like a really affordable brand, and I have had really good luck with things from Essence. My favorite lip liner is from Essence. This eyeshadow stick is amazing. I like to use it sometimes as an inner corner highlight or just all over the lid. It is just a great consistency. It lasts, it doesn't crease. I'm not sure how the other colors perform, but this gold one is my favorite. While we're on eyes, I'm gonna mention this Wet n Wild Mega Liner. This is a liquid liner. I've been using it for the past month at least. I was just really on the hunt for a good drugstore liner. Wet n Wild can be kind of hit or miss with products, but most of the time I love their products, and this one did not disappoint. It has like a fine tip applicator, and I usually like to take the excess product off of it before I apply, but I have found this to be so easy to use. It doesn't bleed all over the place. It dries down really black, which is one of the major things I was looking for, because my Cream Pot e.l.f. liner, it didn't look as intensely black as I would like. It would dry down and look kind of like grayish black, you know? It would look patchy and it just wouldn't stay full black. This one is full on black and matte. I'm not sure about transferring, like for people that might have hooded eyes. I don't know if it would transfer to your upper part of the lid, but I do know that they have a waterproof version of this. So if you do have that kind of more hooded eye, I would try out the waterproof one. But yeah, I've always been a little bit more intimidated by liquid liners. I just remember from my teenage years, I never had good luck with them. But this one has been great and I've really been liking it. Next I have this NYX No Filter Face Powder in the shade Porcelain. This is a finishing powder that I picked up at Ulta about a week or two ago, and it's already my favorite. Like, it's going in my favorites. I use it every day. This stuff is amazing. So basically how I use this is after I've like baked and set my under eye concealer, I will go in with this and set my whole face, like all of the foundation and any cream products that are underneath, and I'll dust off the bake with this as well. And this stuff basically blurs out your skin and it makes it, like how it says, hashtag no filter. It makes it look like your skin doesn't even need a filter because it smooths everything out, it fills in lines. Sometimes I'll use it after bronzer and blush to blend everything in more. Basically this stuff plus MAC Fix Plus is a match made in heaven. Your skin will look the most amazing it ever has if you use those two products. This blurs and blends everything, and the MAC Fix Plus blurs and blends everything but will get rid of the powdery look, which this one actually doesn't give you that much of a powdery cake face look. It's pretty seamless, and I haven't found it to be drying or like clingy to dry patches. It doesn't emphasize problem areas on your skin. I was just really surprised by this product. I picked it up at Ulta when they had the NYX buy one get one 50% off. I think they're still having that. It's basically eye products and face products. You buy one and get one 50% off. So I saw this and I was like, hey, let's try this out. This sounds cool. They didn't have their very lightest shade in stock, but I picked up the shade Porcelain and it has been working great for me for all over the face. Here's a little swatch of it, even though it's not really gonna show up, but it'll blur out my hand. So yeah, it's not chalky or like extra powdery on your face. It doesn't leave any kind of weird residue. So this is my new must-have. Okay, my last product is a dislike of the month, and it's also from the brand e.l.f. and it's their e.l.f. makeup removing cleansing cloths. You get 20 cleansing cloths in here. Cleansing cloths. Say that 5 times fast. So you get 20 of them in this packet. It's around $3, I believe. I picked them up because I was browsing the e.l.f. section, getting some of their stuff, and basically this stuff like burns your face. When you are taking off your makeup, it actually hurts, and especially in the eye area, like if you're taking off eye makeup, it just stings in your eyes. I use affordable makeup wipes all the time, and these have been by far the worst ones I've ever tried. They do have like a bit of a fragrance as well. I'm not sure if that causes it. I don't know if they have they do have like some alcohol in the wipes, which is pretty common. It says it's infused with aloe vera extract to help hydrate and moisturize the skin and gently and easily cleans the skin, including waterproof mascara. No, it does not. Also, have you ever tried to like read the ingredients list out loud? It's like impossible. What is any of this stuff? Like propylene glycol, triglyceride, hydrogenated polydecene? What? I don't know. Whatever is in here does not cooperate with my skin, and I didn't like it, so I'll just be using it as a wipe for swatches. So that completes my favorites for the month of August. I can't believe August is already gonna be over and school has started for people. Like, what is happening? There's only 4 months of this year left, guys. Let that sink in. 4 months of 2016 left. Comment below what your favorite products of this month have been. I would love to know, and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.